Hey, what's up, Silver Stackers? Thank you so much for being here. This is Silver Slayer. Now, silver is called the best of both worlds, in my opinion at least, because it's not only an industrial metal, but it's also a monetary metal. Gold is only a monetary metal, so gold only benefits when things are going bad. But silver, since it's also an industrial metal, is going to benefit regardless of what the economy is doing. It's a win win situation. Now, this article is very interesting because it talks about the difference between these two metals and how silver is both, but then it goes into why silver really could benefit in the medium to long term. I love the way they bring this interpretation of silver's role as both industrial and monetary to the table, and also kind of separates how it can take on a life of its own as well. Now, I really hope that not only you check out this video and stay along, but also enter my silver giveaway. Because if you knew what the prizes were, trust me, you wouldn't want to miss it. The link will be in the description. So, silver prices are on the move to the top of their current trading range, looking to test the resistance around $22 an ounce. See, although the precious metal is supported by long term fundamentals, commodity analysts at BMO Capital Markets said that growing recessionary risk could weigh on the prices in the near term. While silver is considered a monetary metal, the analysts noted that its role as an industrial metal had been a dominant factor. They added that so far this year, silver has been trading as a risk on asset, which does not bode well for prices if economic headwinds mount. They added that as a recessionary pressure build, gold prices will continue to outperform silver. Now, we've seen silver outperform gold since last year. The gold to silver ratio was 125 to 1, but now it's down to around 80 to 1, which means silver has been drastically outperforming gold. But, anyways, regardless, the analysts also noted that investors' preference for gold over silver can be seen in the market as demand for gold backed exchange traded products has outperformed silver backed exchange traded products. Despite gold ETPs and ETFs seeing net inflows of 225 tons year to date, owing to multi decade high inflation, geopolitical tensions, and mounting recessionary fears, silver ETPs have seen net flows or outflows of 269 tons since the start of the year. Now, here's where we get into the good stuff. So, lukewarm investor interest in silver can also be seen in the physical market. The Canadian Bank said that demand for silver bars and coins is expected to rise by 213 million ounces this year, down nearly 24% from last. However, the analysts also noted that physical demand will remain well above the previous highs, which were hit in 2015. Looking past the paper and physical market, BMO analysts said that investors should keep an eye out for the metal's industrial applications, which we all know is going to be booming as we advance in this new digital technological era. So, investors also shouldn't ignore silver's long term fundamental outlook. This is what I was talking about. I'm glad that they're really looking past just the immediate and they're also focusing on, where you look at how this is really going to play out, silver is the obvious answer. So we expect to see silver's longer term industrial uses, particularly related to the energy transition, to continue to help support near term investor sentiment, the analyst said. Industrial silver demand is undergoing its own transition. Industrial demand, including photography, is set to grow by 117 million MOSPA by the year 2030 compared to 2021 levels. That is equivalent to the total amount of primary silver expected to be produced by China this entire year. So you see what I'm saying? Like when you look at the numbers and you think logically and realistically, we're going to be needing a lot of silver that we don't have. It can't just vanish out of thin air. So in the green energy transition, BMO said that silver demand within solar sector will remain an essential factor in the precious metals. Even taking into consideration reduced silver intensity per cell, and this is a really important part, we still forecast PV photovoltaics silver demand to increase 8% to 123 million ounces by 2030 from 2021 levels owing to the accelerated build out of solar generation capacity. In a scenario where there is no further reduction in silver intensity, we would expect photovoltaics silver demand to increase to 160 million ounces by 2030. The growing electric vehicle market also represents a growing source of demand for silver. BMO sees silver usage in the auto sector growing to 89 million ounces by 2030, up nearly 65% from 2021 levels. That we're talking about 65% increased in the next, 5, 6, 7 years. We're also not that's just for EVs, also photovoltaics, also 5G towers. We're talking about demands of silver that is not possible, not even a 1% chance we will be able to fulfill this type of goal. We can't just take silver out of thin air. I really am glad that this article breaks it down and even talks about, even if we cut down the amount of silver in these cells, demand will be increasing by over the next 5 to 10 years, which will overtake any type of, reduction amount or recyclable amount anyways. So while we expect the gold to silver ratio in the long term to revert back to 70 to 1, mounting recessionary signals, geopolitical tensions, and still searing inflation could see the risk off environment persisting in the near term, which on balance should never favor gold above silver. Ultimately, tightening monetary policy will likely weigh on gold uh, on the medium term, with silver more insulated from price corrections owing to the importance of industrial demand, aka silver is going to detach itself from gold and be able to take on a life of its own. And that is because of silver's critical use in the digital technological era that we're advancing in, that gold really doesn't have a place to be. Yes, there is some gold in cell phones and laptops, but most gold is used as a monetary metal where silver isn't. That's why I call silver gold on steroids. That's why I also call silver the best of both worlds. It's a win-win situation. It's really just investing into a precious metal that has intrinsical safe haven properties, but also has this other very profitable um, potential. And it makes the most sense by far. If you're gonna look at anything logically, silver makes the most sense beyond any other investment in the world, beyond crypto, beyond gold, anything. Silver makes the most sense. And this article really did bring that angle to light pretty good. So that's why I wanted to bring it to your attention as well. What do you think about this though? Let me know. I'd love to hear your 2 cents, your opinion. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to go enter my giveaway. I am picking the winner soon. I'd hate for you to miss it. And I also have another deal that's currently still running, which is a silver starter kit. It's 5 ounces of silver at below employee pricing. You can get it, but it's only one per household. So make sure you take advantage of it. We're talking about high premium coins like the Type 2 Eagle, the new Britannias with the security feature, the 2022 Kangaroo, and a 1 ounce round and a 1 ounce bar. But like I said, it's only one per household. So you can only buy this once. I think they are working on another deal. But if you want to get this listing, it is bullionmax.com/silverslayer. I'm also working on my own 15-ounce silver deluxe bundle kit where I'll handpick 15 ounces and they'll do it at a great discounted price as well. So stay tuned for that. I also think they have a gold deal, gold at spot as well, they're working on. So Bullion Max is amazing. Shout out to them. But I do recommend you check this out and take advantage of this if you already haven't, since it's just a great way to get some high premium silver at a good discount. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this video up here. Thanks for tuning in. If you thought this video was educational, informational, at least entertaining, make sure to hit the like button. Thanks for tuning in. This is Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.